everyone, welcome to my first edition of Lottery Scratch Cards. Just want to welcome you all. Each week we're going to be scratching off two different scratch cards and just seeing how much we can win. I also want to try and offer some tips and advice to increase your odds of winning. You know, you hear all the time that you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning on a scratch card, and what that means is, you know, they recommend buying the cards from the same roll. I know before I used to say, okay, let me have one card from this roll, one card from this roll, and one card from this roll, but you know, you think you're actually going to win by buying different scratch cards, but in fact you actually potentially putting yourself to actually losing. So what they say is buy scratch cards in a roll, in one roll. Because what that does is, if you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning, you buy 4 scratch cards. Out of those scratch cards, potentially you should have at least one winner. I have today is cash in scratch cards, and I went out and purchased 6 cards. These cards are $5 a piece. Today we're going to be scratching off 2 scratch cards. I've saved 2 for next week and 2 for the week after. So out of these 6 scratch cards, potentially we should be winning at least on 2 of these cards. You know, we could win up to $100,000 and hopefully, well, that would be really nice. So on this cash-in scratch card, you actually have 6 games to play, so 6 chances of winning. On the first column to the left where you see the star, that is going to be your lucky number. Then you're going to go to where it has your number. So you're going to scratch those numbers, and you can potentially, if you match your lucky number by the number in the 1, you times your price by 1, or times 5 and 10 and so on. And then as you can see to the right, it's the actual prize. So this is a pretty simple game. So I am going to first start scratching away. So let's go to our lucky number. So here we have a 36. Okay, now let's move on to the number 1 column. Here we have a 36. Okay, now we need a 36. Come on, here we have, so we have a 38, a 39, and let's see what's in our last column. Here we have a 28. And let's see what we would have potentially won. You would have won $4. So now let's move on to game 2. Our lucky number is 2. On this time I'm actually going to go to the prize to see how much we could potentially win. Oh, this is $10,000. Okay, let's go to our numbers now. 34, 37, and a 20. We've got an extra 0 here. Okay, now let's go on to game 3. We have a 24. Let's go to our prize again, because it makes it more exciting if we know what we can potentially win. Here we have $1,000. Well, that would be nice too. So we have a 19, a 31, and we have a 41. Okay, now let's go on to game 4. We have an 8. Let's do the numbers this time. Ooh. Oh, that was close. So we have a 8 is our lucky number. We have a 11, 9, 43. Well, we didn't win anything, but let's see what we would have won. We would have won $10. Okay, let's move on to game 5. Okay, we have a number 7. Let's see what our prize is going to be. Oh, well, we've got a free ticket here. So let's see if we can match a 7, 23, 4, and a 39. Okay, not even a free ticket, so Let's finally go to game 6. Here we have 21, 18, 27, and 35. We actually would have won. Whoops. We would have won $5. So on this card, we actually didn't win anything, but let's double check again. So we had 36, a 2, a 24, 8, a 7, and a 21. So unfortunately, we didn't win anything on this card, okay? Now let's go to our second card. Okay, we have a 24. Our prize is $3. We have 40, 30, and 16. Okay, nothing there. Next, we're going to go to game 2. We have a 23. The prize is $25. 38. Whoops. 8, and we have 21. Nothing again there. Now let's move on to game 3. 19. Let's just go along and see what we actually might have won on this one. So we have a 19. Oh, it's like another high one, 1,000. Come on, 19. We have a 13, 29, sorry. We have a 7 and we have a 32. Okay, let's move on to game 4. 28. So we have a 28, 33, a 4, and a 2. And here we would have won, or could have won, $10,000. Okay, next let's move on to game 5. 26, 23, 41, 27. $400. This time, let's go to our last one is game 6. Okay, 31 is our lucky number. Whoops, the prize is $100. Okay, come on, this is our last one. Let's see, hopefully, if we can win something. So we have a 31, 11, 18, and 12. Well, let's take one quick look to make sure we didn't miss anything, and it looks like no. Okay, so here we unfortunately do not have a winner today. So like I said, we actually purchased 6 tickets. These first 2 tickets does not have a winner. So hopefully out of the 4 tickets that we have left, we should potentially have 2 winners. So next week we will go ahead and scratch those and hopefully we can win. So I hope you guys all have a great week and tune in again next week. Thank you.